This morning right here in Rocky Mount. And joining me is Miss Pam Lehman. Pam, it's good to see you again.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. It is early morning.
It is.
She got us out really early this morning. She said, you guys get this over with so I can go to work. So talking about work, tell me a little bit about how this got here.
Well, this is commonly known or locally known as West Franklin Mercantile. We kind of happened by accident. We owned the Exchange Milling in Rocky Mount down below the Hub restaurant. We lost that mill to a fire in 2015.
Wow,
was a complete total loss. So we purchased this property out of town and reestablished the mill. In doing that, we had this large storefront that we didn't know what to do with, and worked out to purchase the inventory of Cox's Fashions. Many people remember that there in town. And we bought their inventory, and we've tweaked it and added and deleted and dropped and just kind of revamped it to what we wanted it to be and showcase. And so we're approaching 10 years in March.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of talk, you talked about, we discussed the fire before. How difficult was as a business owner to get over that? That's a big hurdle.
We are still getting over that, actually.
Still, wow.
Still getting over that. It's a massive. It's immense, and in some ways it was easier by it being a total loss. We had nothing to negotiate. We just knew we had to start over, and that was really the only decision we had to make right away was, are we going to start over?
Right.
After that, it was just the normal business decisions, but it's huge.
Right.
It was huge.
Well, that's something like you and your husband like, hey, let's forget it. I know, let's get back at it. It had to be a big ground buster.
It was a big challenge. Probably we would have just said we're done had it not been for the children. They wanted to just continue on with it. We have 3 of our 5 children that work for us here.
Awesome.
And so they were kind of, in fact, our oldest son offered to quit his job and come on back to help us, but we said, no, you need to stay where you are because we don't even know where this is going.
We don't even have a
right, but yeah, if it hadn't been for the children that to rally around us and the community at large, I mean, the whole entire Franklin County and beyond was just like, oh my goodness, we hate to see this go. We need to do this, and so we had tremendous support from all avenues of Franklin County. I mean, McDonald's brought biscuits when we were out there cleaning up. I mean, people dropped off food, and just random people would stop and help clean up. And it's kind of somewhat of a give back to the county.
Right.
We lost a big landmark, that big feed mill there in town, and. Sure. So yeah, it's been huge, but we're still getting there. The first 5 years, I don't even remember hardly. It was just so intense.
Good blur.
Yeah.
I understand that a little. No fire, thank the Lord. I've never been in.
Right.
Fire.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Nobody. Well, we just had a tire shop at home burned down.
Okay.
And he experienced it, and he's talking about just how tough it was.
Right.
But you've got farmers, you've got people coming by getting feed and seed, and boy, I bet you they were just pulling in and thinking, come on, get this thing going.
Well, they were, and fortunately, we had our location that housed our bulk fertilizer. It is out on 640, and so we still had that location there. So we worked from there. We moved the temporary office there for me. Bruce stayed at the old location in the shop that was there to work with insurance agents and all kinds of people. But we did operate as a business from our 640 location there. So we did have a physical location for people to come in and get their feed and their seeds and that sort of thing. We had 2 feed mills that worked with Bruce to make our feed for us, and they delivered it for us on our trucks. We used our trucks. We fortunately didn't lose any vehicles in the fire. So all of our feed trucks were salvageable. We used those trucks. They made our feed for us, and so we somewhat continued in a fairly normal business way that we were used to doing. It was just different females making our feed for us, but we're very fortunate to have those 2 to help us out.
Now, this is 1380.
1380 Franklin Street.
Now, was this just a vacant lot when you guys got here, or was it for sale?
It was for sale.
Okay.
Funny thing is, we drove by it 2 or 3 times a day, never even knew it was for sale. Never even looked at it. We did not need it. After the fire, it came apparent, several people, I think, mentioned it to Bruce, and we didn't even know Paul Shively at that point in time, other than we knew that he had an excavating or demolition business. So long story short, Bruce and Paul, neither one needed the whole bit. So they worked together, and we purchased this together, and we separated it. So the back of this property is now Paul Shively's, and we have the front part. He didn't need the storefront, obviously. So they worked together, and without Paul, we wouldn't have done it by ourselves. But with Paul, we were able to both. It was a good thing for both of us, actually.
Right.
It's been a real good partnership, even though it's two separate businesses and two parcels and separated completely at this point in time. But a lot of people refer to it as the old 84 lumber building.
Okay.
That's what used to be here years and years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Right. Prior to that, I think it was probably Fleetwood homes were made here. So a lot of the old timers and people that have lived in Franklin County their entire life, they know this as the old 84 lumber building. However, we can no longer call it the big blue building on the hill because we have, what's the term? Modified it enough that we have tan on it now, so it's just the building on the hill. But it used to be the old 84 lumber building.
Right. Now everything on the backside, guys, is just nothing but trucks coming in, dropping off seed, feed, guys out there bagging up feed. The warehouse was, the little tour you gave the other day was quite impressive. That's a big warehouse.
It is big. It's huge. It's very interesting to watch. The feed mill that goes on the bulk feed trucks is all computerized. We have an employee up there who happens to be one of our sons. He's just working the computer, making sure the right feeds go at the right time and where it needs to go through the mill. And then he does unload a few bags by hand, but for the most part, it's all automated. He doesn't do any measuring.
Right.
He just dumps the bags in the bin, and the computer takes care of getting that all done, and it goes into the truck, and the truck rolls out. It's pretty neat to watch.
Now, before we take our first commercial break, if someone's needing some feed or seed, no matter the volume, you can take care of it.
We do our best. We claim to have good customer service. We strive to meet each and every need, however big or small.
And when I say feed and seed, what is your best seller for feed and seed?
Oh, that's a tough question. I mean, we
So much.
we have a lot of hot ticket items. Probably hitting the top would be laying pellets.
Okay.
That's a real good seller for us, especially on Saturdays. You know, the hobby farms need their chicken feed. But we have so many items that compete with each other. I don't even know what the top seller would really be. So,
well, look, everybody stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You may not need feed and seed, but there's some stuff in here I guarantee you're going to want. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At Autos by Nelson, we make you do a double take when we double your warranty. And now we're offering another way to double up. We still double your warranty on all new vehicles. And if you're ever in a collision, free towing up to 125 miles with no collision deductible at our body shop.
Wait, did you just say free towing and no collision deductible?
You bet.
That deserves a triple take.
Stop by any of our locations today or visit us online.
What makes your heart beat? A child's laughter? Dancing with someone special? Your team scoring the winning point? This February, during Heart Month, Sova Health is here to help protect those precious moments. Keep your heart strong by choosing heart-healthy foods, staying active, and knowing your numbers, blood pressure, cholesterol, and family history. Because at Sova Health, we believe every heartbeat matters. Let's work together to keep your heart healthy for all of life's beautiful moments. Sova Health. Live your healthiest life.
At PVT Express, we're fast, we're reliable, and we're here when you need us. From oil changes to major jobs, PVT has you covered with the best technicians in the business. Stop by our service center where our certified technicians will get your oil change done right. Visit us today at PVT Express, where speed meets service. PVT Express. Done right, done fast.
Hey, I'm Michael Sigmund at Lease Tire and Wheel. We're more than just your average tire shop. Whether it's a big old set of mud tires, BF Goodrich TAKOs, Michelin LTX, our Falcon Rubitrex, or Falcon AT4s, we've got you covered when it comes to all of your tire needs at Lease Tire and Wheel. For the latest in technology and touchless alignments, we offer the best alignment service in Martinsville, Henry County, and surrounding areas. We are Martinsville and Henry County's largest wheel and tire dealer. Give us a call and ask us how we can come to you with our mobile service. You no longer have to come to Lease Tire and Wheel to have your wheels and tires installed. We can come to you. Give us a call at 276-638-3240. Get it at Lease Tire and Wheel.
Thanks for staying with us. We're talking a little bit about beautiful Rocky Mount and Exchange Mills here, which this is when you got here, this big open space was available, and what was in here? Just absolutely nothing?
It was just an empty storeroom. storefront.
So what at that point, you just walk in every day and say, what am I going to do with this big building?
Yes and no. When we moved here from where we were after the fire, this was here, and we toggled with what we should do. But anyway, we were buying Cox's inventory, so we thought this would work. Before we bought the inventory, we put down this wood flooring. We had this, Bruce had this sawed and cut, and we had this little inlay project put in. But we put that in, and we just kind of moved everything in here, and we sell bag feed out of the store. Any of the items, excuse me, from our other parts of the business, Exchange Milling and Foothills Farm Supply, all of those items can be purchased through the store.
Okay.
Anything that we sell can be purchased here in West Franklin Mercantile.
Now, one thing that I love about the store here, you've got Carhartt, you've got Wolverine boots, you got lots of boots.
We do.
You've got all kind of socks, hats, all kind of great stuff. People that love to hunt and fish should love your store.
They should, and most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I didn't see, though. I didn't see a lot of that type of stuff, but you have a lot of clothing.
Well, the camo is becoming harder and harder to find.
Oh, boy.
And people are just opting for the solid browns and greens and that sort of thing. But I did notice it seemed like that maybe camo is making a little bit of a comeback, but it had been difficult to get for a little while.
Okay.
And I don't stock a lot of it, mainly because it's a very seasonal item.
It is, yeah.
And camo is a very specified item. People are very particular about which kind of camo they
are
want.
fun.
So we do hit or miss with that.
Yeah, I got to say, I'm the same way. Camo, for where you're hunting, different looks, different things. But that's beside the point. If you're just cold and working outside, you've got some great product here to keep warm.
We do.
If it's zero outside.
That's right. We have Carhartt area, and I won't be able to name all of the vendors just sitting here, but we have lots of clothing vendors, and we do a lot of special ordering. That's one claim to fame for West Franklin Mercantile is if we don't have it, if it's a product from our vendors, we will do our best to get it.
Okay.
However, there are items that are made specifically for certain retail stores that I can't get. I'm what they consider a brick and mortar vendor.
Okay.
And so the inventory does vary just a bit, but we do our best to get whatever we can with the vendors we sell if there's something we don't stock.
So you begin to, you bought out the merchandise from the other store, and then at what point did you say, we need to do something with all this?
Oh, the very next day.
Oh, okay.
We purchased it.
Okay.
It was a very quick transaction. We purchased it like on a Thursday-ish, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, something like that, and we opened it back up on Monday for business.
Okay.
It was a disaster, but we did open it up, and we've been working through it ever
like
since.
one of the Goodwills after the weekend.
But yeah, we did. It was really very little shutdown.
Well, what I love about this store is, one, I commend you. I don't know how you do it. There's a lot of product in here, and it's very well organized. You can get around in your store.
I have a lot of good help.
That's a good thing.
And
for me, when I go to a store and it's not organized, I get anxiety or something. I can't even relax shopping. If that makes any
It's
sense.
overwhelming. The first time that you come in here, it's like, whoa, where did all this come from? But it has to be that way to a point, because if the shelves are bare or it looks really sparse, then people lose interest.
Right.
So you have to have it changing and evolving just enough to keep their interest here so that they want to come back. And so it's a working process every day.
Well, again, what I loved about it was the store is completely full. It's easy to get around and see everything, and you can have 15, 20 people in the store and never really even bump into something.
No, you really can't.
Yeah,
And when we
that's
have
what I
our
loved
big
about it.
sales, we have 50, 60, 70, 80 people in here at a time.
No kidding.
It gets really busy.
What do you think one of your top sellers in the store is?
Carhartt bibs.
Really, kids?
Or even just bibs in general. It doesn't really matter the brand per se. Ariat bibs. I mean, we have a lot of folks in Franklin County that are still country folks, and so they like their bibs, insulated, non-insulated, denim or not. We sell bibs a lot.
A lot.
Yes, we do.
Well, I got a couple pair myself.
Yeah,
Put them on to go do a little mowing, a little
That's
work
right.
outside.
that's right.
But you also have some very unique gifts up here, toys and things that are kind of handcrafted. Something you and I talked about a few weeks ago. Kids are always hung on the cell phone or an iPad, but you've got some things here that could get the kids back outside again.
We do. We kind of, when I go to shows or something, I look for different things that everybody in town doesn't have, or just some unique little toys that are different. We kind of shy away from the techno toys, not that I'm opposed to them, but just something different. Like we have little cap guns or the pop guns, and we're big on the tractors and the wagons that kind of fit in with our feed division. Those types of toys. Excuse me. We have little handcrafted items that people will sell or bring in, and we'll work with them to promote their little local business inside of a local business.
That's very nice. That's unique too.
Yes,
But that's helping others help others.
that's right. That's right.
That's very unique. Now I've also looked outside. You've got they got feeding troughs. They've got big gates. I mean, you've got enough to make a farm run.
That's correct. Those items that you're seeing on the outside would be under our Foothills Farm Supply Division.
Okay.
That's where we have the fertilizer and the lime and the seeds to plant, like your cover crops or seed corn and soybeans, those types of things, or chemicals for the farmers to use. All of that is incorporated under Foothills Farm Supply.
Okay. And another thing that I've noticed, you even got kids' clothes,
We do.
which is if I'm not mistaken, I can almost look over your shoulder and see a Carhartt bibs for some kids.
We do. We stock a lot of children's clothing. We have boots for kids. We have socks for children.
We got some nice boots here behind.
Yeah, there's a few right here.
And blue jeans. You got a
Jeans
little
for
bit of
children.
everything.
We do.
Now, as far as you got places where they can try them on.
We
and
do.
See if they fit. And, for me, I got one foot's bigger than the other, so you got to make some
I
adjustments.
can't help on that one now.
Well, I'm a little different, so you got to be careful with that. You got farm hats. You got a little bit of everything.
We do. We sell a lot of caps,
Okay.
stocking hats, caps. We have a very good selection.
Now, did you ever think that it was going to get this big when you started? Or you said it was pretty hectic when you opened the door that Monday. Was it this full on that Monday?
No, it was not. We have definitely increased the volume or the actual physical inventory of the store, but overall it's been a good thing. It's been hard work, a lot of hard work, but it's been fun hard work. It's been nice to see the community and meet people we've known for a long time in this environment.
Well, I tell you what, if you come and you look at this place, you can see that the hard work is paid off. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back.
More than a store, it's where music lives. At Junior's Music Store and more, we've got guitars, lessons, sound gear, and everything your student needs to rock the school band. Do you need church sound that fits your space? Whether it's 50 or 5,000 seats, we'll build it right. And upstairs, that's Upper Level Studio, where artists drop beats, record tracks, and chase big dreams. Start small, dream big. Junior's Music Store and more, where your music journey begins.
Frustrated by that crack in your windshield? At Daniels Auto Glass, we don't just fix glass, we restore your peace of mind. Our certified technicians use top-grade materials and precision techniques to repair or replace any auto glass damage. Need us to come to you? Our mobile service brings our expertise right to your home or office. Don't let that chip become a crack, or that crack become a bigger problem. We are ready to serve you. Daniels Auto Glass, clear views ahead, peace of mind guaranteed.
When you need help on the road, trust the name that's always there. Harbor Towing and Recovery, located at 6010 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. We're certified, licensed, and insured, ready to serve you any time of day or night. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine repair, we've got you covered. Call 276-632-2580, and remember, in a roadside emergency, tell the police to call Harbor Towing and Recovery, a name you can trust.
Are you looking for a big southern breakfast or home-cooked meats and vegetables? Come join us at the Sirloin House, where we have a breakfast buffet 7 days a week and a lunch buffet Sunday through Friday. We've been serving this community since 2001 at 207 South Van Buren Road, Eden, North Carolina. Enjoy the buffet for only $10.49. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
Elevate your community engagement with BTW21'S Piedmont District Game of the Week. Are you looking to make a meaningful impact in your community? Join BTW21'S Piedmont District Game of the Week, the premier platform for high school football in Southside Virginia. Every Friday night, we bring the excitement of local high school sports directly to your screens via live TV, Facebook, YouTube, and live stream. By supporting BTW21, you're not only promoting our local high schools, but also investing in a trusted community stable. With sponsorship opportunities starting at just $500, you can showcase your commitment to our youth and the future of our community. Don't be misled by other offerings members. Join the original and the most trusted Piedmont District Game of the Week, BTW21 TV, your neighborhood's voice in high school sports.
Thanks again for staying with us, and Pam, thanks for letting us come in. We're here. This is a beautiful location. We were kind of talking about from where you were to where you are now. Been big hurdles you've jumped, but now you can serve the public. You can even special order a pair of boots for them, and almost take care of all their feed and seed and even gardening needs here.
I think so. Mm-hmm. We do stock A.M. Leonard yard and garden items, and they have a lifetime warranty on them. They've been a pretty good seller for us, especially their wheelbarrows. Mm-hmm. But we have any of their yard tools, garden tools, we can special order if we don't have them in stock. We sell garden seeds in the spring. You can plant your garden. We don't do plants, but we do the seeds.
Yeah, I actually seen some of them on the shelf to my left over here.
We have a decent
seeds.
canning supply section, just little random items you need when you're canning. We have pickle supplies and pasta mixes and those types of things to kind of fit in with, just little odd things here and there.
Now, I've heard that it was tough getting seeds from time to time for the gardening supplies. Have you had any issues?
We didn't have any issues.
Well,
we were able to get anything we really needed. We didn't really have any issues with that. One thing that might be interesting for the people was if they Facebook, they could hit our Facebook page, our store Facebook page. That's where the sales go first.
Okay.
Anything that's going on in the store, we post that on the Facebook page first, and then it hits our other advertising.
Now, how's your Facebook labeled?
It is labeled under West Franklin Mercantile.
West Franklin Mercantile. Y'all remember that?
You can show them the business card.
Yeah, actually, it's on the business card I got. I'll remember, but you'll have to remember. We'll put that on TV.
Yeah.
So it's on the, and I'm still looking at all the products you got here.
Yeah, and that's just a very small sampling of the vendors we have. I mean, I couldn't get them all on the business card. But yeah, we have a lot of vendors. I mean, I don't even know the number anymore.
Right. Well, you need to give them a call at 540-483-5324.
That's correct.
I believe is the right number. And you can just come by here. And again, this is 1380 Franklin Street. Mm-hmm. Now, you said it was 84, lumber, 84?
Oh, 84 lumber building.
84. Now, see, I remember that. I'm telling on my age. I do remember that. Mm-hmm. So, again, come by here and see her. Now, how's your operational hours where they can come in, look at the store, and just do a little shopping?
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6.
Okay.
Saturdays, 8 to 2. Of course, we're closed for major holidays.
Sure.
And we do run, random sales through the year. It's usually something going on all the time in the store. So like I said, the Facebook page is a good option to keep up with all of that, because that's where they post the Plinko days or the bingo days or various little things that we have through the year in the store.
But one thing that I love about the store is when I was a small kid, there was no technology.
Right.
I didn't even have a phone at home. My daddy didn't even have a phone at home. And you would go back to looking at the toys that she has here. They're metal. That's what I used to. I could go out in my sandbox and everything was metal. Mm-hmm. And you just don't see that a lot anymore.
No, the toys are very different if you go to Walmart.
Very breakable.
Well, they are.
They're not tough
That's correct.
anymore.
That's right.
You got some tough toys. I've been looking at them.
We have pedal tractors.
Wow.
The old-timey metal pedal tractors. We have some of those in stock. We sell radio flyer wagons, and that's a big hit at Christmas time.
I bet
People
so.
like the little, and we sell them in all sizes and varieties. So it's not just one wagon that we sell.
See, if you ever didn't get your little red wagon for Christmas, you need to come by here and get you one and fill it full of Carhartt stuff.
There you go.
So you can still be a little boy and a big boy at the same time, right?
That would be right.
So now we're getting through the summer, going to enter into the fall season. How do you feel things will be changing for your business here, getting ready for the fall?
Business will pick up. We've
sure.
just come through the slow season for the store. Mm-hmm. So usually around the 1st to the middle of August, it starts picking up because people are starting thinking about hunting season's coming. Mm-hmm. Or, I need to think about Christmas, or just random little things. We are a cold weather store, more or less. So when we hit end of May, it slows way down for the summer, which that's okay. We need a slow time to catch up, but we're headed into the busy season for the store, so it'll be picking up. It'll be really busy.
I bet it will. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, folks, the store is completely full right now. I wouldn't even think you're selling any items as full as the store is.
It doesn't appear to be someday, but we know we are. So.
But you're selling. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Is there a product that you would like to have in the store that you don't have in the store? Are you just connected to these?
I don't know that there's anything that I'm dying to have in the store, but I'm always on the lookout for something new and different, or a vendor that I have had repeated requests from customers.
Right.
That's kind of how I've built my store, based on customer request, or if it's a particular item that I continually special order, then it's a trigger that, I might need to stock this boot because I'm always ordering this boot. So that's kind of how we've gotten to where we are. It's a lot of customer input.
Now, I'm sure you got steel-toed boots.
We do.
Insulated boots, waterproof boots, all of the, I mean, like I said,
We do.
When you get to talking boots and clothes, there's a lot of options.
There are.
And I mean,
Lots
going back
of
to what you
options.
said, you could shelve a bunch of stuff that would never sell if you're not careful.
And that's why my steel-toed boot versions are not very plentiful. I have a very small section of steel comp alloy toe boots, mainly because I don't have a lot of demand for that type of boot here. We just have some there to show people we can get them if they do want them. But we sell a lot of waterproof soft toe in a various styles.
And again, I'm just looking around the stores we're talking. They've got flashlights, all kind of cool stuff that's in the store that you may not even think about they would have. We got about 2 minutes left. What is some very unique product that you're just proud to have in the store?
Well, I don't know. We just like our store.
I like it. It's full of stuff.
We just like everything in it. I have good help that can help you find what you're looking for. We have shoe treatment, shoe laces, socks of all sorts and sizes for all of the family. We have the Nebo flashlight line. We have lots of their products. That's been a fairly big hit. We have gas cans. We have chicken feeders, chicken waterers. I mean, just little odd stuff that fit into the feed division also. Dewormer. We have cattle dewormer. I mean, just little stuff here and there that just kind of completes the sale. Make you feel like you got a good deal. You got everything you needed, and it's a one-stop shop.
How about a deer feeder? You got one of them?
Don't have a deer feeder, but we have deer corn.
Same thing. I'm sure that'll be a hot item coming up real soon.
It is. A lot of people want their corn to feed the deer and the squirrel.
I guarantee. Again, we're at 1380 Franklin Street right here in Rocky Mount. Give them a call at 540-483-5324 and come by. I'm glad. I know Pam will be glad to see you, or her staff. And again, anything really under the sun you could think of, they've got it here. So Pam, I want to thank you for supporting us at BTW, but most of all, thanks for your support in the community. Thank you for not giving up and moving forward, because you have a beautiful store.
Well, thank you.
And I know the guys in the back I see cars rolling in as we're talking. They're going to work. But I want to thank you for letting us come in. And again, beautiful store, and we look forward to working with you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You have a blessed day.
All right, you too.
Hey, want to thank you for tuning in. And don't forget, drop by, see Pam. You're going to be glad you did. Hunting season, clothing, merchandise, whatever. Give them a shot right here, and I think you'll be glad you did. Thanks for tuning in. I want you to stay tuned. There's more great local programming coming up next. Clear.